There are few places in the world where relations between agriculture and conservation are more strange. Madagascar forests are being converted to agricultural lands at a rate of 1% every year. Much of this destruction is followed by the cultivations of the country's main state crop, rice, and a key reason for this destruction is that insect pests are destroying vast concretely of what is grown by local subsistence farmer lead them to cleaner forests to create new paddy fields. The rescued is devastating habitat and biodiversity loose on this the Iceland, but not all species are suffering. In fact, some of the islands in Eurasia's bats are currently soaring, and this has important implications for farmers and conservationists alike. Inter-University of Cambridge zoologist Richard Rocha is passionate about conservation and bats, more specifically his interest in how bats are responding to human activity and deforestation. In particular, Rocha's new study shows that several species of bats are giving Madagascar rice farmer a visit pest control server by feasting and plagues of insects, and this he believes can ease the financial pressures on farmers to turn forests into field. Bats compares roughly one-fifth of all mammal species in Madagascar, and 36 record bat species are native to the island, making it one of the most important regions for conservation of this animal group anywhere in the world. Co-leading an interesting team of scientists, Rocha found that several species of indigenous bats are taking advantage of habitat modification to hunt insects swarming above the country rice field. They including the Madagascar mouse-eared bat, measured long-figure bat, the Malagasy's white-spilled free-tailed bat, and Peter wrinkly-lipped bat. These winter species are provide a valuable free service to Madagascar as biology pest. Supershirt says Rocha. We find that 6 species of bats are preying on rice pests, including the paddy swarming caterpillar and grass webworm. The damage which these insects cause but put the Iceland farmer under huge financial pressures, and that encouraged deforestation. The study, now published in the journal Agriculture's Ecosystem and the Environment, sets out to investigate the feeding activity of insectivorous bats in the farmland bordering the Ronamafana National Park in the southeast of the country. Rocha and his team used state-of-the-art artificial recording to recording over 1,000 bats, feeding, buzzing, echolocation, equation, but bats to target their prey at 54 sets in order to identify the favorite feeding spot of the bat. The next used a DNA barcoding technique to analyze drops collected from the bats at different sites. The recording showed us that bat activity over rice field were much higher than it was in continuous forest, 7 times higher over rice field which were on flat grounds, and 16 times higher over field and as hell, leaving no doubles with that animal are preferentially foreign, and these meant made the ecosystem. The research suggests that the bat favor these fields because lack of the war and nature run off, making these crops more susceptible to insect pests. Infestation DNA analysis showed that all six species of bats had feed and economically important insect pests, while the finding indications that rice farming benefits most from bats. The scientists also found indications that bats were consuming pests of other crops, including the black twig borer, which in fact that the bats were consuming pests of other crops, including the black twig borer. These influences coffee plant, the Sucrensis cicada, the macadamia nut borer, and the sober tabby, a pest of scorched fruit, the effectiveness of bat as pest controller has already been proven in the USA and continental, said co-author James Camp from the University of Lisbon, but our study is the first to show this happening in Madagascar. Having Madagascar was a strike for both farmer and conservationists are so high, local people may have a further reason to be grateful to their bat. While the animal is often associated with spreading disease, Rocha and his team found evidence that Madagascar bats feed not just on crops pests, but also on mosquitoes, carriage of malaria, Rift Valley fever virus, and elephantiasis, as well as blackfills which spread river blindness. Rocha points out that the relationship is complex. When the food is scarce, bats have a critical source of protection from local people. Even the children will hunt them, and as well as roasting in tree that the bats sometimes roast in building but are not welcome there because they might make them unclean. At the same time, however, they are associated with scary cave and the ancestors, so they can be viewed as between world, which makes them very significant in the culture of the people. And one potential problem is that while these bats are benefit from farming, at the same time deforestation is reducing the place where they can roast, which could have long-term effects on their number. Rocha said, with the right help, we hope that farmers can promote this mutual beneficial relation by installing bat house. Rocha and his colleagues believe that maximizing bat population can help to boost crop yield and promote sustenance livelihood. The team is now calling for further research to quality these contributions. I'm very optimistic. Says Rocha, if we give nature a hand, we can speed up the process of regeneration.